What's up, Renegade Nation? Before we begin the video, I'd like to give a big shout out to our most recent Patreon supporters, Jordan J, Marvoius, Clever Willow, Anurang Krishnan, Ryan Towers, Ross Lingard, Paper, Zakuma, Richard Dirkman, Ryan James Maxwell, Kenjiro Talbashi, Kit Game, and Jessica Miller. Thank you all so much for your support. And if you want to support us on Patreon, feel free to click the link below in the description to find out more. Thanks again. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Sure, you're noticing a new presence here on the couch. Yeah. This is Shorty. This is Chad's new boy.
Chad's an excitable fella.
No.
Loves to rough house and get wild.
Well, here's the problem with him getting wild, though. He just got fixed. Shorty.
Is he going after his tail?
I think he's just wanting to play. Look at him.
See, I told y'all.
Yeah, you did. Oh, there he goes. You big lummox.
He drooled on pants.
You're going to have to blur out his private part.
Oh, he's a good boy. He's a pit and a basset hound. A pit and basset hound mix.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so
Pointed at you enough to where like you could still pick up from that or not.
Look at him though. He's so happy.
He's sweet. Yeah.
He's so happy. He's a good boy.
He is a good boy.
Oh, big face licks. Big old face
We
licks.
adopted him from the pound in Asheville, the Humane Society.
Oh yeah?
Asheville, North Carolina.
Very cool. So, overall, I mean, oh gosh, look at him. He's just a big baby. Yeah. So, try and get the microphone back to him now. There you go. Yeah. As long as he's getting some loving, he'll remain calm. But the very moment, like right now, he's just like, hey.
Well, we don't know his past, so that's the thing I try to take into account whenever he's getting any kind of aggressive or anything like that, or excitable like he is now. Like, this is a powerful little guy, man.
Well, he is. He's part pit bull, which means he's got raw power, and he's also very, very low to the ground. He has a very low center of gravity. Oh, look at him. Oh,
And stubborn.
Very stubborn. Well, that's the basset hound.
Yeah.
That's pure basset hound right there. But we've got this video here, Mother Teresa versus Sigmund Freud, or Sigmund Freud.
This was the special guest from the other day that didn't actually come down that you guys wanted.
Yeah, the one we were talking about yesterday who couldn't come down because of complications.
Yep.
But, look at him now. He's just like, this is home now.
I won't down.
He's like, let me down, master, let me down. But we're going to start this up, and we're going to see what exactly happens with Mother Teresa and Sigmund Freud. And, yeah, let's see what happens. A 3, a 2, a 1, go.
Mother coerced! Fortune! Sigmund Freud!
Mother Teresa, or short called me MT. I'm a missionary of charity MC. Please strike like Adidas, and I'm doing it for Jesus. A one woman on the MC. You're over 13 as a nominee. I got lines like the DMV, and BME takes polls, but I ain't got no DNV. I'm the escort, better adversary on the mic, and the father of psychoanalysis. Psych! Look at that egghead. Mama wants an omelet. I'm here to crack the mind behind the mom's sex complex. I gave food, medicine, and powers to those whose flesh.
Damn, Mom Teresa coming hard on the first year.
Yeah, she is.
Complaining on the couch for $200 an hour.
Jokes I could make about your looks abundant, your chastity vow redundant. But that's enough about Mary B. Let's turn to my favorite subject, me. I got mouth cancer, wasn't feeling so hot. Had the doc put me down with some morphine shots. Thank imaginary God I wasn't in one of your beds. You'd have just sprinkled magic water on my forehead. I help people live, you watch people die, to get souls for a man in the sky. You took credits that you didn't deserve. You're the biggest sister act since Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh!
You Project Pigs the projects. To you, Calcutta meant Calcutta. I can see right through you and you've got no flavor. I'm battling a communion wafer.
You called that a verse? You're super ego tripping. I gotta say, Sigmund, you're Freudian slipping.
Damn.
Mother Teresa's going hard.
The beat, your flows are so poor I should be washing their feet. Dreams are the only place you'll ever be as dope as me. I make my rhymes count like beads on a rose. Everything is sex to you, after I'm through wrecking you. I have to go into confession just for standing next to you. For the second coming, I'll bless the mic again. I end you like a prayer, mother lover, amen.
I notice that you talk a lot about yourself, which is funny, since you hide your true feelings like they were other people's money. An exception to my theory, I can't believe
Catholic
this.
Church
Here we
is
have
known
a
for that
mother
shit.
that no one wants to sleep with. You had a nice message, but your methods were detestable. I've seen better care given to organic vegetables. All these tokens of smoke and miracles. You really believe all this stuff? You're hysterical. I've got the libido to continue to beat ya. But our time is up, Teresa.
Oh,
His were all right, but I think she kind of ripped their.
She torched him, dude. She torched him. Like,
yeah.
all of his biggest blows were about the Catholic Church in general, nothing personal. Everything
Well,
she
a little
said
bit
was
about
about
like
him.
her caregiving to
yeah,
patients.
her
but-
caregiving technique, and also a lot of people. There were a lot of people who came out later. Particular like religious critics, like Christopher Hitchens, came out, and he said he interviewed Mother Teresa, and that Mother Teresa, how he quoted her was very weird, but he pretty much stated how she looked at people who were suffering in Calcutta. She said the people in Calcutta should be grateful for their, like how he worded it, they should be grateful for their suffering so they know just how hard the world can be, which, if that's actually true, I mean, she's dead now, so we can't actually go back and confirm this, and Hitchens never produced a tape of this, but if it's actually true, then that's pretty sketchy.
That's a fucked up view of things, for
Yeah,
sure.
but again, this is one man's word who has had his reputation torn apart, and also the book that he wrote about Mother Teresa had no sources to it other than his sole interview.
Yeah.
So there was no one else to confirm it, and no one else to which, you know, that's well, actually both her and Christopher Hitchens are dead, so nothing.
Did he put it out? Did he put it out after her death?
I believe it was right before she died.
Okay.
Because she died around the time of Lady Diana, Princess Diana, and Princess Diana took all the headlines.
Yeah.
And Mother Teresa, I think he posted that book, I think 95, 96.
Damn.
And as for Sigmund Freud, I mean, Freud's deep dives into psychological stuff. I mean, if you want to actually look at someone else who actually did deep dives into psychology, and actually a lot of his stuff is still studied today, actually more than Sigmund Freud, Carl Jung. Carl Jung actually employed a lot of deep dive techniques with people on pulling up repressed memories and everything. What?
I was just going to say about Freud and everything. I've never really had a lot of respect for what I've heard about him psychology-wise, because I feel like a lot of the things that he says are making broad generalizations about the way people's minds work, whenever I feel like the things he's saying sound like they're more focused on certain individuals.
Yeah.
So, like, he's like, oh, yeah, you want to fuck your mom. Everybody wants to fuck their mom. I'm like, no, maybe you want to fuck your mom.
No,
Like,
yeah,
that's fucking weird, dude.
Just because it's one person having that thought doesn't mean that it's all of the male the male gender.
Yeah.
Not everyone of the male gender wants to sleep with their mother. That's
Yeah, I know.
That's
like,
not even.
Some of them want to sleep with their dads.
Right?
What?
Weird.
Also,
just like, but-
there we are.
Well, see, like, I mean,
Ah.
it just doesn't apply, because it's like I have a type when it comes to like women I'm attracted to. You know,
Yeah.
it's not anywhere close to anything that has to do with my mom.
I mean,
No,
what do you say to somebody that's in a relationship with somebody of another race?
mean
I mean, that's like
that.
not their mom, obviously.
it's not.
or- I think it's
Well,
just broad generalizations around
I'm just
everything in psychology, and I
It
hate
is.
it because it has been a practice that has been so helpful and so great,
Mm-hmm.
but it's based upon generalizations. Even when you get to the most finest of details, everybody's life's different, everybody's brain's different, everything's different, yet similar in certain regard. I mean, we don't understand the complexities of what we even are. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So, like,
yeah, like we still haven't
to
even
chop
figured
people
out.
down like that is doing injustice to how complex
We-
human beings are.
We don't even know how this thing up here works.
No, we don't.
And it's different in literally every
At least
person
not
because every
completely.
person's chemistry is different.
Yeah.
I mean, there's certain people who have neuroreceptors that are firing off that other people don't have.
Yeah.
I mean, and scientists are baffled by this. I mean, they've actually done studies on people whose parents actually abused drugs and abused
Yeah.
like alcohol while they were pregnant with the child, and certain children actually have certain defects where their neuroreceptors don't fire off, and that actually a lot of people say it's what causes certain certain mental impairments like autism and Asperger's, and it's really weird how all the chemistry comes together and works like that. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just keep looking at Shorty. He's just
At least he's been pretty chill for the
Yeah,
whole video.
I got to hold him down, kind of. Just
Oh.
let him know.
As soon as I
Yeah,
said that, he's like,
yeah.
"You were
Yeah.
talking about me, and now I
He's
gotta
like,
prove
And
you
now I
wrong."
got to run amok. Don't run amok, buddy. Please. Can we just
Don't
chill?
worry
Come on. Oh,
about
he's on the
a
nads
thing.
too.
Oh no,
'Cause every little thing's
he's got some
Gonna
weight to
be
him.
alright.
So
gotta
what's the
focus.
psychology of a dog? You know,
psychology of a dog.
That's something I've always wondered. Like,
There's
if
a
you
lot
could
of
know
different ones
exactly.
with them too.
Yeah,
So-
There is actually they called it the Bell study. There was actually a study of dogs. They asked random owners to bring in their dogs for a test.
Come
And
on.
what it was is they would ring a bell. They would ring like a doorbell sound.
I think he wants that microphone still.
He might.
He might, yeah. But
Come on.
they rang a doorbell and they showed that certain dogs didn't react to the doorbell, and it turns out those dogs were actually like dogs who were predominantly like from the pound and rescued and stuff like that, whereas dogs that were puppies and were raised in that, or no, actually no, it was the opposite. Puppies that were raised in that house and heard that bell every day were used to it. They were used to like bells ringing and stuff like that whenever people came to visit. But the dogs that were like rescues and also like gotten a few years later and weren't raised in like a house environment with that, it caused them to like bark and panic.
They do a group thing too, though, because like Haas is my guitarist's newest dog, and he lives with his parents, Buddy and Shelby.
Yeah.
And so he's been there since a puppy, you know. But like because of the fact that Buddy and Shelby always bark anytime somebody opens the front door,
That's another thing
He
too,
automatically
yeah.
barks with them.
Well, yeah, that's the same thing. You could draw that up to parental guidance that
Or
humans have.
pack mentality.
Pack mentality
you know?
as well, yeah. But
God, you are just a slob, right?
But
now.
it's just like nature versus nurture, and nurture has been shown to have very, very severe side effects on children as they grow up. Whereas nature, you're provided with like your base DNA and stuff like that, and you know sometimes you hit the genetic lottery, and other times you pretty much hit the genetic, I don't know, the genetic IRS audit.
end up like the
You
oblongs.
become allergic to everything, like me.
Yeah. All of a
You
sudden,
suck at breathing.
all of a sudden, you just. I
mean,
actually
really,
went
though-
back and watched the Oblongs again not too long ago.
Really though, like, how many modern psychologists do you ever hear about? Like, we all know who Freud is, but
Yeah, there's,
beyond him and a handful of others, like
shoot.
from way back in the day, I don't know any.
There's one or two
modern
that
ones.
I've heard about that are modern psychologists, but or
I know
yeah.
Tony Robbins is one, but he's more of a mentalist.
Mm-hmm.
He's more of a mentalist who tricks people into doing stuff. For instance, he helps people like lose weight by doing sort of a Pavlovian technique by associating something disgusting with something that they want to quit. For instance, like cigarettes. I mean, it's almost like almost sort of pseudo hypnotist how he does it, but instead of like
Almost
doing
kind of
the
like the Clockwork Orange type deal to an extent.
kind of
He just
Except-
takes them to the back and waterboards them.
No.
Don't you ever do a damn cigarette again.
Yeah,
Drown, motherfucker.
yeah, and then of course there's the whole
I just
get
need
out
to put
thing.
like a battery like hooked up to the top of my lighter, you know, like so that every time I go to like light a cigarette, it's like.
Yeah, and you associate
Okay,
that. At least that's better than what they had to do with Jam from friggin' Parks and Rec, spraying the perfume in his face. He's like, "Oh, Tammy," like slap him in the face. So he'd associate that with pain.
It's okay, buddy.
Sorry, bud. Didn't mean to scare
Well,
you there.
that happened right after the heat pump kicked on.
Oh,
so
yeah?
he was like, "What's
What?
going on?"
It's
Yeah, he
everything's
wasn't
happening
used to
all of a
that.
sudden.
He went straight back to Vietnam.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, a Vietnam flashback. All of a sudden, you just hear the platoon music. It's like,
Mhm.
oh, look at him. He's such a sweetheart. He's a good boy. But also, by the way, as you can see here, we are still supporting Epic Rap Battles of History. Matter of fact,
Hell yeah.
got a pretty, actually got two pretty bitchin' bumper stickers. Put one on my truck actually, and yeah, it's a there he goes.
No, come on.
Oh, he's like, come on, man.
Oh, he's
Come
starting to
on.
get sad that he can't move around now.
Oh,
So come on.
See,
come on, Pop.
he's very
He's a little
interested.
dude.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Occupy the middle seat. Keep it warm. Look at him. He's such a good boy.
He is.
For the moment.
Yeah, for a time. Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, what do y'all make of Shorty? You think he's cool? You think Shorty's cool?
I think he's a cool boy.
Yeah. Oh, speak of him, and he shall come to me.
He was, yeah, yeah.
Hey, get your boys.
I'm telling you,
I'm sorry, man. Hey. All right.
Oh,
I'm gonna have
Hey,
to buy a
hey,
cup because
no,
of this guy.
no.
He's like, they
No,
took
no.
my balls,
No,
now
no.
I'm taking everybody's.
No,
Exactly.
No. It's like, if you still got balls, I am your enemy.
Yeah. Here he goes. No,
What are you
no
numbing for?
'roughhousing.
What are you
No,
numbing
no,
for?
no.
No roughhousing
No, no.
over there.
You're
No,
not
no.
food.
No. Hey, no. Mm-mm.
It's like I'm gonna lick you on the lips.
After
When
I
you-
lick my butt, I'm gonna lick you on the lips.
Pretty
That's
much.
what pit bulls are about, dude.
No, I said something earlier through memes of the week. I'm not sure if you ever.
Oh,
met-
the butthole tickler. Yeah.
The Texas butthole tickler has finally been caught.
Be careful, Nick. He's excited. He's wanting a roughhouse.
We just need to put a blanket for him down in the corner. I think he'll lay right down.
I just need to get him like a chew bone or something. He's already went through 2 of them.
Damn.
Or
It's in
rawhide
big
or
old
something.
powerful pit bull jaws, man. But, ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you've enjoyed. And if you want to continue to see more of this, then we suggest that you go to Epic Rap Battles of History's Patreon right now and you support them, because if we continue to get this quality of stuff, I mean, damn, that's just all the better. And if you want to see more from Shorty here, you want to see more from Shorty and want to see him like go on adventures and stuff like that, I mean, feel free to let us know, because look at him right now.
Oh, he's cute. He's
Look
like
at
a adorable gremlin.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's a good boy.
Don't
Look
feed
at
him
him.
after midnight.
Yeah, do not.
Well, if you want to see more from us, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, like the video, and until next time, signing off. I'm Nate,
I'm Nick.
I'm Chad.
and that's Shorty, and we will see you all in the next one. Peace out.